In today's video, we're going to focus on the breakdown in the Scottsdale real estate market. We're seeing a real slowdown in the number of buyers that are coming into the market to buy the homes. We're seeing a large increase in the number of sellers that are coming in and putting their homes on the market. Watch this video till the end to get all the charting and see the data. Hi, my name is Michael Smith. I'm a real estate agent in Scottsdale, Phoenix, and Paradise Valley. In today's video, we're going to discuss some of the things that we're seeing in the market and how the market is breaking down. Since interest rates have gone up, we're seeing a lot more homes come on the market, and we're seeing a lot of sellers put their homes on at higher prices, thinking that they can still catch all the buyers. The market has changed like I've never seen it since I've been involved in real estate. It's dropped off so quickly. I was just on a home tour today in Scottsdale in the zip code 85260, and a lot of the people that have their homes on the market are not aware of what's happening. It's almost like they're not even watching the news. Last few days ago, I was on another one in further the northern part of Scottsdale in 85266. It's the same thing. People are coming on and bringing their homes to the market thinking they can still catch these high prices. Well, they're definitely going to catch them in comparison to where they were a year or two ago. But compared to what's happening a few months ago, we're seeing a major change in the market. And today, even on the home tour, homes that were just recently appraised are basically probably down as much as 10% from the appraised value just a couple months ago. So we're going to dig into some of the data right now that's going to show us visually what the real changes have been. And I can just tell you right now that buyers were out making offers on property and getting frustrated. And right now, if I was a buyer, I would not feel bad if I was to offer a lower price for the home than what they're asking. Again, it all depends though on if it's priced correctly. On our home tour today, one of the homes was listed at $1,750,000. And compared to the rest of the homes that we looked at on tour, which were 8, it was definitely priced right for what it was. There had recently been a sale of the same floor plan that was very fixed up for $2,250,000 just a couple months ago. And then there was another property, same floor plan, that was on the market for $50,000 less. And that seller put their home on the market just to cut underneath this other listing because they're motivated to sell it. So if you're priced right, you're probably still going to sell your property, but it's going to take a whole lot longer. But let's dig into the information and then you'll be able to see it for yourself. So currently on the market in Scottsdale, we have 1,070 listings. The lowest priced listing is $459,000. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. And then on the higher end, we're at $32 million, and that's up in Silverleaf in Scottsdale, in North Scottsdale. So currently under contract in Scottsdale, we have 405 homes. Now in the past, we would have seen that inventory of what's currently active of 1,000 listings go under contract very quickly, and month over month, it would just completely deplete most of the inventory. In closed listings in the last 30 days, we've only had 276. So the real comparison that we had a ways back, and I'm talking just a couple months actually, if we had 1,000 homes currently on the market, this closed listing in the last 30 days would be probably close to as many homes as we had actively on the market. And right now we're at about a quarter of what's on the market. So you can just see that's a huge change right there. So if we go into some of the charting right here, so you can visually see the current number of listings. Now this does include condos, so some of the information's a little bit skewed, but in general, you can see going back to April of 21, we were in a tight pattern where these red lines right here are the active listings and the black line is the sold listings. In February of 2022 is when we basically hit about the bottom of the new listings, and then it slowly started to rise, but you can see it's just taken off to the moon right here. Well, listings have really gone up in comparison with our black line here, which is sales. Now we have this huge gap right here where you can see all along before it was a very tight range. almost like on the stock market, a trading range. You can just see the difference right here. In listing prices, you can see they kind of peaked right in here around January. And in Scottsdale, because we have so many second homes, you can see that kind of was the case throughout the snowbird season when there was a lot more people in town. And now you're starting to see the listing prices drop. Again, here, you could see the trading range right in here was about, very close. And then it kind of took off when people got into town. Everybody got on the bandwagon to hurry up and raise their prices, and now they're starting to come back down. You can see the absorption rate where it was at its low right around February. And again, we're thinking that was kind of the peak of the market in Scottsdale. And now you can see the months is going up as high as 2.5 months right now. And then the sold to listing ratio is dropped off substantially, as you can see right here, where we were putzing along right here pretty much the same. And then, a lot of people raised their prices, and now we're dropping off right here. Again, all these charts are pretty similar. Price volume, same thing. You got the prices going up, and then the solds coming down. Now, if we go into the real data, this is going to be a month-over-month chart data, and this is year-over-year from 21 to 22. In Scottsdale in general, because of the price of single-family homes, we're not going to really be concerned with anything in $200,000-300,000 range, because most of those were condos. But if we get down into the $500,000 range of sold listings, you can see that in 2022, in that price range, we had 18 sales, where in 2021 we had 48 sales. That's down 62% for that month since last year. And year over year, we're down 47%. You can see in some price ranges now it hasn't gone down quite as drastically, because these lower priced homes were being absorbed because of for affordability reasons. More people could afford these homes. Now with some of these other homes, they take longer to sell and the days on the market is longer, so that's not showing as it being as affected. If we go into pending listings though, and pending listings will eventually become sold listings, we go into the 500,000 range, and pending listings for this month compared to last year are down 60%, and year over date they're down 55%. And here's where you can see the difference, where the market's starting to update, where you're starting to see in the 750 range we're down almost 9%. In the 1.2 million we're down 13%, 1.5 billion. So compared to over here where we were actually positive, now we're going into the negative. Over 2 million we're down 7%, and over 3 now we're up right now year over year to date. And that's basically because there was a lot of inventory that was new construction that was under contract that took a year to build, and it once it hit the market it already was sold. So those homes were just coming on the market, but it took a long time for that to happen. So let's look at active listings now. So starting around 500,000, we're up with active listings over 70% in the 500,000 to 550 price range. Now year over year to date, we're down 45%. So that's a little skewed right there, but again, it's because of the price range of the homes. As you see, as we go up in price, now our active listings have gone up here 15%, 23%, 13%, 13%, 13%, and over 3 million we're up 34%. That's just a huge change in active listings. Now over on the new listing side, we go into 500,000 range. It's showing again we're down 42% year over year, but as we go up in price range, once we hit 750, which for a nice home in Scottsdale, that's the price you're going to have to pay unless you're in Old Town Scottsdale. And we're up 22% for new listings, 35%, $1,250,000 we're up 19%, $1,500,000 we're up 28%, over 2 million we're almost 40%, over 3 million we're up 52% compared to last year. So we're just seeing a huge change in a very short amount of time. I would just tell you that if you're selling your home, you really need to price it right now. And you have to really look deep at the competition and see what the competition has. If it needs staging, you're going to have to do staging, where recently, in the last few months, you just had to put your home on the market. No matter what condition it was in, it was going to sell. Take a look at some of our other videos on getting an appraisal, how to raise your appraisal, and how to prep your property for sale. And I would just tell you right now, you're going to have to do a lot more things to get your home ready to sell. We looked at a home on tour today. We gave a lot of feedback on furniture placement, paint. Right now you may have to paint the home and update it. You're going to have to do things that you just didn't have to do before. And we're going back into a more normal market. Right now, stagers are booked solid because they're out there putting furniture in homes to try to help the home sell. If you're a buyer, again, coming into this market, if the price is definitely priced fairly, you can still ask for a reduced price. But if it's priced way over market, I would not be afraid to come in lower. And sellers are going to have to realize that buyers have a lot more opportunity and a lot more inventory to choose from, and they're going to be a lot pickier. Today we were in a neighborhood where they had a couple recent sales, and this home was completely remodeled and was beautiful, but it did back to a busy road. 6 months ago, that home, it didn't matter if it backed to a busy road. It was remodeled and move-in ready, and it would have sold. Right now it's sitting on the market, and people are just stopping in. They take a look, they go and see what else is on the market, and then they come back later. So we're definitely seeing a big breakdown in the market. We'd appreciate if you check out some of our other videos. We have our playlist set up so that you can look at some of the different things that we do videos on. We do a lot of market updates on other markets around this area, and we also do luxury home tours, so you can see some of our videos and some of our shorts going through some of the homes. Thanks for tuning in. We really appreciate you watching our videos. We're just out here trying to earn your business. We'd really love the opportunity to help you with any of your real estate needs in the greater Scottsdale, Phoenix area. Thanks for watching.